You. Hey, yo, we light a candle. Run laps around the English Channel. Neptunes, I got a caucus. Let me chill. I had to, I was listening to Nori earlier. I'm sorry, guys. But back again, another great episode of Artificial Ignorance. Damn, I need another line. Like, great episode of Artificial Ignorance. I said that like on like 15 episodes. I need to find a line. But yeah, we back, we back, we back, baby, we back. I appreciate y'all showing love on the last couple episodes. I had a couple of technical difficulties with a couple of the little past episodes I was doing, but I'm gonna get that ironed out and work it out. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I do my job for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm a provider. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I do, baby. That's what I do. Thank you. And as always, man, make sure you follow me on Twitter at Eddie Facts. Make sure you hit me up on IG. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. Make sure you just hit me up. You know, give me feedback on the show. Make sure you go on the iTunes podcast app and write me a review and rate me. That does a great job for me. It does a great deal for me. And also, you can hit me up on the Facebook page. Let me know how you feel about the show. Facebook people, I know I rank on y'all a little bit, but I appreciate y'all for what y'all do when y'all just make fun of y'all friends and throw shots at other people and look down upon people that be doing other shit. But you know what I'm saying? But that's what Facebook is for. And Facebook be posting a wild ass fucking. Okay, my intros be long. I'm not gonna make it long. But anyway, I got a guest with me today. I got my man Samar Gaines. How you doing, brother?
Yo, what's going on, man?
I know I'm tired. I know you. I'm my bad about the government. I know you me about that.
Yeah, it's fine. Everybody should already know by now. Shit.
Exactly. Also, we got the God in the building. My main man. Back by popular demand. You know what I'm saying? This is my good brother right here. He wanted to charge me for this episode. Wilding. But I got my man Mike Sykes in the building. How you doing, Mike?
Yo, what's good? It's good to be back, man.
You don't seem enthused.
I mean, it's 12:03 here. I know you're on that Houston, Texas time, bro, but it's late as fuck right now.
No, but I had to get Mike back on because people be like, "Yo, where Mike at?" I don't know, I don't know why, but but Mike is Mike been on like plenty of episodes. He's pretty much gonna start charging me and being like, "Yo, I'm not doing this shit no more." I'm like, fuck you. Thank God we need Mike don't change. Hashtag Mike don't change. And also, what will Mike do in a situation? Mike wouldn't charge. So even though he would charge, but anyway. On this episode, I want to do something different, you guys. Like, I really, you know, I mean, I say me and Samar, you know, getting a friendship over past couple of like a year or two. So, what I want to do, like, I want to do an episode like when I'm really digging to, you know, actually get an understanding of basically, you know, the people that you know, I bring on the show and who they are, and I really want to get Samar on this because. You know, I feel like Samar has a very interesting story, appreciate his life story. You know, I think people could be interested, you know, and can learn from the good brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. I'm hyping you up too much. Am I? I'm good.
Probably a little bit.
A little bit. I'm just saying. I'm telling you. Like, I feel like it's interesting. Like I give people props. Like I tell people all the time, Mike saved my life because he did save my life.
I pretty much did not.
But I was gonna take on a life for crime. I was gonna sell drugs and stuff, and he was like, "Nah, podcast." And then I was
definitely like, not true. But okay.
But yeah, I just want to take this episode to like really dig in, like interesting people, and talk about their life and you know what they've been through, their struggles, their hardships, everything. I'm really into that. You know what I'm saying? I'm really interested in that, and I feel like this brother has a good, interesting story that I think people would be very interested in. So I'm not going to hype you up too much, but. Samar, but yeah, but anyway, I want to hop right into it, and like you know, Mike can ask a couple questions in between or whatever. So, so Samar, like, bring us like from the beginning, like you know where you were born, where you from, you know, originally from.
I was born in Harlem, New York, of course. I lived there for the first couple of years of my life, until about, I don't want to say the years and all that kind of shit, because like I don't want motherfuckers. I'm old.
Okay.
I say the year, and everybody be like, "Damn, people was born that long ago," or some dumb shit, and then I'm mad. Nah, I mean, I'm an '80s baby. I was born '86. Growing up, like, fuck you, Mike. When we like being younger in Harlem, like it was certain shit that you couldn't do. Like certain times you couldn't go outside, all that kind of weird, all that dumb shit. It was Harlem, the '80s, crack era, all that. So like I was kind of brought up in that. Then it was Orange and East Orange, and anybody that's familiar with Jersey, they'll tell you about those two cities. They're probably two of the 5 worst cities in Jersey. But yeah, all that until a little bit before high school, I moved to Paulsboro, New Jersey, which is a small town in South Jersey. I mean, I don't know like, what else to say from there. Like that's just like the backstory. Like it was, so typical shit. Poor kid, one single parent. Just that typical story. Whatever that story is, it's that typical single parent household, poor black kid, big sister. You know what I mean?
Going definitely more about your home life early on, like how things were, like how basically like what were you into, like was I know you say it's like a single parent home, but yeah.
Well, like I mean, I wasn't really exposed to much as a kid. Like we didn't have cable. It's funny to say it now, but like we didn't have cable. We had the bullshit TV with like the 7 channels or wherever it was. So like I wasn't really exposed to much as a youngin. Really, it wasn't until I got a little older when I first got exposed to basketball and football, and then the sports and stuff. But as a real young kid, it wasn't shit. It was just whenever we could go outside, it was just going outside, ripping and running. Sometimes you would be outside, you might be at the park, and like the neighborhood kids would be like, "Yo, y'all gotta go," and you knew what that was about at that age, right? You knew they was either gonna start shooting or whatever. So, I think the best thing about childhood was like when we used to go to Central Park. Like that was probably the coolest, because like everybody would be there. Like, all the kids would be there. You'd be running around playing with kids from outside of your neighborhood as well. And you would see like the difference. Like you have white kids from rich neighborhoods that are just around the corner. That's like the weird thing about New York, or at least in the '80s. I don't know how it is now. I know it's a lot different now. But at that time, it was like you had your neighborhood, the next block over. You had the Spanish neighborhood, the block like on the other side, the next block over. You had would be considered like the nice neighborhood where the white doctors and shit like that live. So even as being young, you saw the classes and shit like that. And you also saw like the way the races were different, and the way we were all in our own communities.
Growing like you talk about growing up in the '80s. Growing up in the '80s, like of course, like that's when crack basically hit. Like were you seeing like firsthand like actual like drug dealings and things going on, and like were your family like into that lifestyle?
I mean, I have older brother, I have cousins, I have uncles that dealt. I have family members that did crack, that did heroin, all types of shit. Like up in North Jersey, like heroin is still kind of. I'm not saying still, because I'm from what I'm hearing now, it's like it's big everywhere. But like for a point, it wasn't. People didn't do heroin really, but in North Jersey, it was still big. So like I had family members that was doing heroin that I would see, and you see them hit the nod where they might be talking to you and they just nod off for a second or whatever. And you went through your life come up missing and all that kind of shit. So yeah, like I'm pretty familiar with that part too.
Yeah.
Harlem is that's a pretty interesting place to be coming up in the '80s.
Yeah,
that was like honestly, I mean, when you think about that Renaissance period for Black people, that's where it originated, and that was kind of like the heart of Black culture. So when the drugs started coming in, that was kind of one of the areas where it was pretty heavily hit.
Yeah.
So it's just interesting that you kind of grew up in that era, and it's kind of at the, like you said, the tail end of it, where heroin kind of started becoming a really big thing, and not necessarily like the hard crack. But I just think it's interesting that you grew up in that, and you kind of came out of it to be who you are today, because that's hard to imagine,
Well,
for me personally anyway.
I mean, I think I was a little lucky. I got out of it. I mean, as a kid, I kind of knew what was going on, but before I could really truly grasp everything, I was kind of fortunate enough to get out of there, and out of North Jersey as well. Like it was like a completely different world from North Jersey to South Jersey. Anybody, like I said, anybody familiar with Jersey, they'll know what I'm talking about. North Jersey is more city. It's more like New York, and then South Jersey is it's a little bit country. It's a little bit more slow.
Mm.
So yeah, but yeah, that was a big thing back in the day.
Uh,
Like you just hit the like you might walk outside and see a fiend sitting there shooting up anything. So
I was speaking for me personally. I've never seen it because I was born in like '93, but like like, I don't know if people was using crack then or certain drugs, but it was kind of like interesting for me like hearing certain stories about people that, like my aunts or my uncles or my close family members, my cousins, and they would act like users and basically using like crack, some cocaine and hair. I have one actually uncle who was a heroin addict. He actually died, from it, and it's one of those stories. Like my family kind of shielded me away from that type of those type of things because they certain people can't handle it. If they didn't grow up in a certain area, they when they hear like, oh my god, to other people it's like a everyday thing. It's like a normal thing. Not like it's saying like it's okay, but it's a normal say it's like a normal everyday, people sell drugs or people on drugs or drug users, and these people are like basically like zombies. I have, a lot of my family members who used drugs back in those days. That's still, I don't know, still aren't right. Something's off about them. So that's um uh, I'm gonna edit this. Like, y'all hear me?
Yeah.
yeah,
All right, because this shit broke out. All right. The next question I want to get into is what my shit just froze, bro.
you good, bro? We can start.
You got too many tabs open, boy.
All right, my next question is kind of walk me through like your school life. Like how were you in school? Were you like an A and B student? Like walk me through that.
When I lived up north, I was an A student. Like I was a straight A student. I went to like my parent. I mean, I say like this. My mom, she tried her best to shield me for certain shit. She had me in like private schools. I went to this. It's funny because I went to this Muslim school, right? And I remember the principal used to beat us when we got sent to the principal's office.
Mm.
And like I was a straight A student, but I was bad at shit. I was in the principal's office every single day, and every day the principal used to beat us, like legit, like take his belt off and like he's your parent or something. I mean, it sounds crazy, but it was funny as shit.
No, it
When I think
doesn't,
about
though.
That was
and
a
then,
thing.
Yeah,
yeah,
coming up in that. I mean, I was about to go to a Catholic school in '97, and they still did that. So that's not surprising at all.
oh, I went to
I
a
heard
Catholic
a
school
paddle.
that really did that too. Yeah, they used to paddle our hands.
No, I heard a paddle. He said take off the belt.
I mean, what's the difference?
a belt is more painful than a paddle.
Nah.
Nah, bro. You ain't never been hit with a paddle.
I was gonna say you never been hit with a paddle.
One of them
Clearly.
hard ass thick wood paddles, dog. Like,
When I just think of belt, I just think somebody like taking the belt off and just like hitting you
Yeah,
over
but
the
you
head.
yeah,
Like
but think
you
about
can
it.
deal with a belt. Like, you
Think
can
about
throw
a
your arm
paddle.
up, all types of shit. Ain't nothing you can do for a paddle.
It's a chunk of wood.
oh, I probably never got hit with a paddle. I just
I mean,
Never went to a
I'm
Catholic
happy
school.
that you hadn't. I didn't go to the school. I just know what a paddle is.
I went to the Muslim school for like a year. Then I went to a Catholic school for 2. Then I went to my first public school like in like 5th grade or something like that. When I moved down to Jersey, South Jersey, sorry. When I moved to Paulsboro. Once I got down south, like my grades slipped. I went from straight A's to like probably like B, C, you know. But I probably stayed there throughout high school, like maybe B, C, B if I really like the class, mostly C's though.
Mm.
But like, don't get it twisted. I ain't gonna, like, I'm not trying to brag, but like, I was smart as shit in school. I was the kid that never came to school, but somehow would get 100 on the test. And like I'm like 1260 SAT score out of the back when they did the 1600 before they did 24, like that kind of shit. Like I'm that kid that just never went to class, but would always do well on everything. So
like no disrespect. I hated y'all. I had to try hard to be smart.
yeah, everybody hated us. The teachers hated us more than anybody. And I get why. It's like a waste. They see you waste that potential. It's like, you smart. You could be blah blah blah. And I'm just like, whatever. I'm out here doing whatever with whoever.
Yeah. You never went to experience that teacher, like everybody talking about, like that one teacher, like you ain't never gonna be nothing more than nothing. You ain't shit.
Nigga, that was every year.
Oh, all right.
That was every year in high school. Every year in high school, and it's always like it would be like my science teacher every year or something. It would never be like, because history was my favorite subject, so I rocked out with history, and then it was like math probably next, and then English, and I hated science, so like, which is weird because now science is probably my favorite thing. Like, so my science teachers always hated me because I never paid attention in class. If I came in, I would be in the back talking to a girl, or just trying to do something. So.
I still hate y'all. Mike probably in that thing too. Mike didn't try hard, and Mike could probably get like an A on the paper, and I had to stay up 3 hours, and he probably didn't even try. So.
And definitely wasn't. I think everybody
anyway,
to that point where like they didn't give a shit about school anymore.
Yeah.
That was mostly high school for me. So.
I wanted to I didn't care about high school like 9th or 10th grade, but in the 11th, 12th grade, I was like, oh, let me start caring. but anyway, so take us through I want to say probably like leaving high school, like you're graduating, you're graduating. The year is 1974.
Wait a minute though, back up, because you didn't talk about basketball at all.
Oh, okay. I was getting that.
I know that's important.
About it.
I was getting to that.
Right. So I played basketball 4 years high school. 3-year varsity starter. We won states my freshman. No, we lost. Actually, yeah, this is a funny story. We lost in states in my freshman year. We were up by 1, 6 seconds left, right? We scored to put us up by 1. Again, there's 6 seconds left on the clock, dog. These niggas just run up the court celebrating. They fucking inbound the ball. The boy runs down the court and gets a layup in 6 seconds. Because niggas is running on the court celebrating. And that's how niggas lost states. Running in like, I was sick, but that was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Did you cry? Did you correct?
Nah, I didn't play much my freshman year,
Uh,
and I got sick right before the playoffs started, so I didn't get to dress. So I was mad anyway. I ain't give a fuck. I'm like, oh, y'all not gonna dress. So I got sick, but whatever. And you can see old high school wounds bringing up. And nah, yeah. So 3 year starter. I mean, I guess I was okay. I would never like to brag about high school. Like it was high school. Everybody was good at high school. Um,
mm.
yeah, that's it. It's really nothing to say about high school basketball, really.
But for you though, like, what did it mean to play on that team though? Like, because I can
Um,
imagine that that gave you something to do that wasn't you know staying in
yeah.
the streets and doing
Well,
drugs.
all right. So, all right, let's go back. So, I started drinking at 14. I started drinking at 14. And so, the first time I ever smoked was 14. I never took much to smoking. Like, I didn't really care for smoking. But drinking, I mean, I come from a family of alcoholics, so drinking was my shit. I took to it real easy. So, like, basketball season was probably the only time I didn't drink. Um, so yeah, that's what it really did for me. Like it kept me from being in the streets, but it also kept me from drinking. So like I would never pick up a bottle during basketball season,
Mm.
unless we had like an extended break, like Christmas, like after the Christmas tournament or whatever. Everybody might drink because we don't have another practice again until January 3rd or something. Um, so yeah, other than that though, like yeah, that's what it did though. Like you said, like it just kept me out of the streets. 'Cause I started really being out there around like 14, 15. It was right after my brother got killed. I started really messing around with the streets and just hanging out there. Early on, it was just being out there. It was like the thrill of being out there, being around certain shit.
Mm.
Not even about anything else. It was just, and then for the basketball thing, it was more so like after he died, it was more so just for him. Like I don't want to say I didn't care for basketball, but like playing in high school was really like, all right, this is just for him. So.
Hmm.
I mean, if you're comfortable talking about it, can you tell us a little bit more about your brother? Like, basically on him.
Yeah, he was like the coolest person. He was the coolest person I ever met. Like, and I ain't even trying to be like one like, oh, that's my big brother, like, because I'm grown. I would never be like that. But he really was the coolest person I ever met. He high school basketball star, high school football star. Ladies loved him. He was just the coolest dude ever. So, and I mean, he dabbled and dabbled in the streets pretty heavy,
Mm.
and he ended up that ended up getting him killed. One night he, sorry, one night he got like set up to be robbed,
Mm.
and they told him it was money around the corner, so he went around the corner, and he got shot. They tried to rob him, he fought back, and he pulled off the one boy mask, and the other dude came behind him and shot him.
Uh,
So, and like, so after that, like, I don't know, it was like after that, like they started calling me him, like little, I'm not gonna say his name or nothing like that, but like they started calling me him. So from there, like it was almost like I had to live up to that. You know what I mean? Like I was like, all right, well, if I'm little, like, yeah, I'm gonna be little him. Let me go and do blah blah blah. Oh, he drinks Henny. Let me go get Henny. Oh, he blah blah. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I kind of tried to take up after him.
um,
man, that's crazy.
yeah.
That's awful. But it
It is, but it's the story. Like you hear that story in every city.
yeah, I was gonna say there's a lot of people who've gone through that same pain,
Yeah,
honestly, and the way that you reacted to it is the way that most little brothers would react to it, honestly. Because I don't know if I was in that, I can't even imagine being in that position. First of all, and I don't know how I would even come out of that. Honestly, like I can say like you being here now is a testament to who you are after going through something like that, because I honestly cannot say that I would be close to as good as you are right now. Like,
I wouldn't consider myself good, but thank you.
I mean,
I take I take the
you know what
compliment.
I mean, though. Like, I probably would be a wreck because I don't deal with loss very well.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I think what helped, and this is weird to sound, but I was so young. It kind of, you know what I mean? Like you deal with loss at that young age. I think it's easier to bounce back when you're that young.
Yeah.
Mm.
If I was maybe like 18, it might be different, or 19, 20. But I was only 14 when it happened. I was I was at the age where I was just fine, like I was just understanding what death was, but I still didn't have a full understanding of it. And like, I mean, I can say it. I kind of just like I know the ways it affects me even to this day. Like, I can deal with loss pretty easy,
Mm.
no matter what it is. Like when I've had other family members die, and I'm just like, okay. It kind of numbed me to a lot of stuff,
Mm.
which is probably really unfortunate. But we all got burdens in life. Like life does stuff to every last one of us. So it's just that's what it did to me.
Yeah. I remember, like, but I think probably like losing my dad was kind of traumatizing for me. Like, I was probably, I want to say 10th grade somewhere. I was like around 13, 14, so around the same age when you lost your brother. And to me, how I dealt with it was I just denied it. And like in my mind, I just didn't accept the fact that he was gone. Like I just didn't, you know what I'm saying? Even though like I
Yeah.
cried and things like that, like or I just act like this, shit wasn't bothering me, but inside like, I was just like, man, I'm not even going to even think about it. But it's like it just when it hits you, and it hit me hard. You know what I'm saying? Like this is in high school when you're supposed to be out here enjoying life and exploring and dabbling in different things and meeting, basically golden years and like the golden years are not golden years because you just think in the back of your mind like, yo, damn, it's
Yeah,
a dark place. I've been there, man. I know how you feel, man.
like I feel like we went through it. Like it was the same thing. Like except mine's was instead of me just actively denying it, I just did stuff to deny it.
Mm.
It's probably why I started drinking. I started like doing other stuff, like just random women. Like women could be a drug too. Like I was kind of doing that, like using women as a drug, and even dipping and dabbling with certain things like pills, shit like that. So
Mm. Mm.
I think that sparked all of that. I'm pretty sure of it.
So you said that like when your family call like your brother like the like little version of him, um, seeing what happened to him, did that like did you kind of like scared a little bit like being in the street like knowing like what the outcome could be or
Not really. Cause like I got so numb. I wasn't scared of anything at that point. I wasn't really worried about dying, none of that shit. Like it's been like even that. Like I think the first time somebody ever put a gun on me, I was 16, and
mm,
even then, like I just laughed at the boy, like you're not gonna do shit, laughing at him, like come on, pull the trigger then, if you know what I mean. Like, it was stupid as shit, but it's like I didn't care. I was just like, whatever. If it happens, it's gonna happen. I think it gave me that kind of attitude, and that stuck with me for a long time.
Mm.
It's still sometimes it still happens where I'm just like, whatever. And I don't know if it's that or if it's like, because I mean, I deal with depression too, so it's like I don't know if it's that or if it's part of the depression too, where it's just like, I don't care.
Do you
so
think
go
that's
ahead.
a positive thing though? Like to be able to, because
No,
you don't think
no,
it's fun.
no.
I think
Self-preservation should be, oh, self-preservation should always be your goal. Unless it's you're defending something more important than yourself, like your kids or
that's what I was gonna
your
say.
life or
Like
something.
if you have something that you care about, I feel like you'd be willing to do
Yeah, but I'm like
anything
that.
above and beyond.
I'm probably like that. At least I don't know how I am now, but I was like that when I was young with like friends, just random people. Like the first time a gun was pulled out on me, it was over somebody else, and it was somebody I'm not even cool with. But I'm just like, nah, I'm not telling you shit about this person, blah blah blah. And then it escalated to him pulling a gun. So
Yeah.
nah, self-preservation should always be your number one goal, or the preservation of another life that you care about. It should never be just,
So when you so you went through high school like in your senior year and you're basically about to leave. So what was did you have kind of the same mentality, or were you just were you just thinking about like the future? Like usually people think about college or thinking about like what the next step going in my life. Were you thinking about that at any point?
no. I didn't go away to college because I didn't want to leave this area. I didn't want to leave. I mean, leave my friends, leave the streets, whatever. I think there was a fear too, like, and a lot of kids that grow up like that, I feel like they deal with the same thing. That's why you'll see kids leave and come back and all that type of shit. It's a fear of, all right, in my town, I'm the big fish in a small ass pond. I am one of the most popular people in my town. I was one of the most popular people in my town. Probably was the most popular person in my town. Even if it wasn't just because of me, it was because I'm my big brother's little brother. Part of it was that too, but still, I'm popular as hell. And then you leave and you got to start all over. Now you just a little fish in a big ass ocean. You know what I mean? I didn't want to leave my pond, like as a youngin'. But like I didn't go far to school. The school I went to was only a couple towns over. It was still in South Jersey. And even then, like I got kicked out of the school. Like I'm laughing about this shit, but like I got kicked out of the school doing some stupid shit. So
What'd you do?
I got cold weed.
They kicked you out?
It wasn't the first time.
Okay.
And it was just one of those things where they was like, look, we can either press criminal charges or you can leave. And I was like, all right, well, thank you, I guess.
Yeah.
So your school basically told you stay off the weed.
All right.
I wasn't smoking Stephen A. Smith.
Okay.
Yo, I was waiting to plug that in forever. Like I wanted the first perfect moment to say that.
I've never been a smoker. I don't like smoking. I don't like coughing. I already have bad I have allergies real bad, and that shit just makes me almost die every time I smoke or I'm around somebody. No. A couple of us was moving it around the school, shit like that. Nothing major, just little small shit, but
some other plug games.
Chill, bro.
Really use the plug.
Get the whole name out there and shut it.
Well, Ed already did it.
I know. Hey, you gotta cut that. We already
went through.
No, I don't care. I'm playing. This was years ago. This was years ago. I'm not doing anything at all. I'm a working citizen.
So you said that in the other conversation you said you did go to at one point you did go away to school?
I didn't go away. I went away. I went to school. Yes, the school I went to was not. I didn't stay home. I stayed on campus. Okay. But I didn't go far.
All right.
Like I had an opportunity to go far. I had a few schools looking at me for different reasons. One really, really good school that I was like,
What was it?
It was Kansas.
I know. I would have died. I'd have went to Kansas? Me? The biggest Kansas fan ever? No, I would have died. Kansas.
That's why you're the biggest Kansas fan ever, because they were like, come here.
They
were like, no.
Didn't even know who I was. I was like, I said the coach the tape and everything. Like, yo, come on.
You see that jumper?
Pass. Like, oh, you see that pass I just threw? Nah, I wasn't a shooter. See that pass I just threw? Behind the back? No? Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Nah, West Virginia was one of the schools that they tried to recruit me early. Um, so, but yeah, that didn't
Damn,
happen.
bro.
Well, they were recruiting me. The offer wasn't there, but it was like hey, come down here, walk on one. Maybe you can, you know. Especially after I heard my name, and they were like, yeah, we definitely can't offer you, but you can walk on, and if you make the team, then that's got you figured out.
I forgot to ask you, what position did you play?
In high school, I played like forward. I was like I'm trying to think of what to say. It's like a Lamar Odom type dude. Like,
Uh,
I'm not that tall, but I played the post a little bit. I played the wing a little bit. I could pass my ass off. I think that's my best thing I could pass. So like, you know, grab boards, push, all that.
You just said you're not that tall.
I'm not
Back
6'10".
up. Okay, so you're not
You know,
Ben
us
Simmons, I
us
guess.
tall niggas got plug our heights. See, I throw it out there. Yeah, I'm 6'5". Just casually throw it out there.
exactly. Exactly. In the Twitter honey fashion, I see you.
Yeah, man, I get my Twitter honey on
Just
real
casually.
good.
You know, I'm 6'5", you know, not too tall.
I'm
But,
not that tall. You should get my bio.
you know, way
I have my
above
bio
average,
recently.
though. You know.
I'm 6'5".
Look, man, you gotta throw it out there every time you can. Just let them know quickly. Hey, I'm 6'5". You know. Any ladies
Okay.
listen- Nah, I'm playing. I'm in a relationship. No ladies listening. Don't do anything.
Medical connects. Okay, I hear you. All right.
She's
So
over
you're
listening. Hey, baby, I love you.
All right. So you heard your knee.
God.
Don't go to West Virginia.
Look, man, gotta keep the happy home, bro.
You already put yourself in the hole. Don't
That
try to
was
dig
a
yourself out.
that was podcasting, man. That was a good.
Well, Parker Smart is an a-hole, I guess, to some people. But
That was cool. Chill, bro.
all right. So you know you hurt your knee. You don't go to West Virginia. Off that. You
Not only do I hurt my knee, real quick. Not even do I hurt my knee. I don't do rehab. I don't go to surgery like I was supposed to. It's like I'm young. I'll be fine.
What?
It's healed. It didn't heal properly, but my knee is healed. I need surgery at some point in life when I'm old.
I'm probably just looking at it from my standpoint. Like, I don't give a fuck who would have like offered me something. I would have done everything, but that's just.
Yeah, but it wasn't an actual like guarantee offer. It was, hey, you can come down and make a team.
You
It's
walk over.
Yeah, it's
That's
the same.
dangerous.
It's the same offer everybody get.
Yeah.
Like you can walk on to fucking a school right now. Like, if you can make the team, that's fine.
Yeah.
Right? It works for them. It doesn't necessarily work for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. So you're at school. You're at school. Are you really taking school serious at this point? Are you kind of like just
Hell no.
through the ropes, or like
I wasn't coming to class.
just saying you went? Or?
Listen, that's a terrible question because he just said that he got kicked out.
Yeah, but I wasn't coming.
No,
to
I'm
class.
saying, like-
I was just the only time I would ever come to class would be like the scout or new joint, like the scout or new girl. Like, all right, oh, she in my class. Yo, what's up? What you doing at the class? And then you try to get whatever and get out. Nah, I wasn't going to no classes. I was just throwing parties all the time. Man.
Sounds like a typical college experience, though.
Yeah, it kind of really.
It does until you realize, but you really going to class enough to pass. You know what I mean? Like you would go once in a blue, like, hey,
Typical college experience.
I wasn't going at all. Like I went to. All right, look, this is how bad it was. My English class, I went the first day. Never shut up again.
You can't do that if you're not an athlete.
Never shut up again.
You can't do that.
Yeah, you had. You should have got with the rehab because the knee right there. You could have did it.
Exactly.
I was good. I was still balling, so like I was supposed to play for the school I went to.
Oh, well, I guess you were good then. I don't
Nah,
know
not
why.
really. They was like,
Right.
nigga, the season ain't even start. We don't even know how good you is, my nigga. What you?
We can't give you the Derrick Rose treatment, and we don't know yet.
We could have, yeah, if you was good. Like if we knew you was good, we might have got a nigga to go to your class for you. Like D Rose got the
Man,
nigga to take
that
the
is the
SATs.
craziest thing. That is the craziest thing. They are actually. I'm not gonna name any names or anything, but I know a couple people who had people going to class for them.
So do I. That
Yeah.
really happens. It
Yeah.
happens a lot. It happens at small schools, so you know it happens at like fucking Duke and North Carolina.
It kind of has to, but that's a different conversation that I'm not really
Yeah,
about to bring out here.
get too deep into that, but shout out to all the dudes that athletes that go to class and actually take school serious, and shout out to all the feelings out there too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Dudes
I got not the. This is gonna sound fucked up, but like I got people I know that like they ain't do the fuck. They had white girls doing their schoolwork and shit, just running down on them so they could do their work.
Yeah,
Like it's real.
it is what it is. So, you know,
yeah.
Derrick
Shout-
Rose had somebody take the SAT for him.
Yeah, didn't he like spell his name wrong? Or that was
Oh.
just
Nah, that ain't true.
oh.
The nigga that did it for him got a good enough score for him to go to Memphis. So
What?
Shout out to Derrick Rose, man. I hope you know how to read, man.
he beat the system. You can't be mad at him.
Yeah.
Look, it's a fucked up system. They already, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. So, okay, stay on track with this. So you get kicked out of school. So at that moment, like, what happens then? Like, what do you like? Where's your mind at? Like, what do you want to do?
I'm not caring. I'm just like whatever. You know, I'm back home drinking, partying too much. I'm I'm just doing shit with random people. I'm going places like I'm out in Philly all the time. I'm in Camden all the time. I'm hanging with people I probably shouldn't be hanging with. Like I'm just like, all right, whatever. We just want to do what we want now. So
Do you
part
have
of
like?
that. Oh, go ahead. What was you about to say?
No, go ahead. I mean, cut you off.
I was just gonna say like part of that is like putting yourself in danger for like real dangerous situations. But again, it's the person who's like, whatever, I don't care.
So, do you have like a wild like story of like a experience that you know when you was basically out there, living a life like 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 a near not like a near it don't gotta be like a near death experience, but like something that was like really like it stuck with you or like whoa I'm out there, I'm safe.
I'm trying to think of one that I can tell without like endangering like without like endangering lives.
Oh, you 47. The limitation is over.
Nah, I ain't talking. One, I'm not 47. I can't do that. And two, I'm not saying like legally. I'm saying like somebody here and like, yo, why you telling that story?
Yeah.
Then it becomes different issues. I mean, there was a few times in Philly or in Chester. It was a time in Chester. I used to wear my brother's chain all the time. Like all the time. There's pictures. I'm sure you guys seen pictures of me with this big chain on and shit. And I'm out in Chester with one of my friends or whatever, and she's doing whatever she's doing. I think she's at somebody's house or something. And I'm on. And if people don't know about Chester, like Chester, again, it's just one of the worst cities in America. Chester's other shit. I'm walking around, big chain on. I got like $500-$600 in my pocket. I'm on the phone, not paying attention to shit. It's a dude following me. Every time I'm circling, I'm just circling this block, walking around the block over and over and over, and this dude is just following me the whole time. And like I'm hearing him say like little shit on the phone, like, "Yo, this nigga he out here flossing, blah 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 blah." So like, I circled the block one last time, and I know the route back to the person I'm with, her family's house. So like as I'm circling, as soon as I hit like the road to get to their house, I just take off, and he's chasing me down the street. I'm running, he's running, my fucking jewelry flying, and I just watched that broke and fell. I'm like in my head like, oh shit, I should stop and grab a watch. But then I'm like, nah, I probably shouldn't. Like, you know, I'm in Chester. I don't know nobody out here. This nigga's chasing me. I don't know if he has a gun, whatever. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Let me just keep running. I'm not holding anything either, so I can't. Like it's not like if I'm holding, I'm like, all right, whatever. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. But at that point, I stopped holding completely. When I say holding, I mean a gun, of course. If anybody that's not like, if you have any people that listen to this that are not like streetwise or whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
Because I feel like holding is an old. What do y'all say for gun now? What does Young Thug call a gun?
When you got that heat.
Got that dick. You said what would Young Thug call it?
I almost died just now. Damn, it's funny because you really do call a gun a dick, don't you?
That's even real?
Yeah.
Nah,
Right,
you
so-
lying, yo.
Dead ass, bro. So I ain't have my dick on me, so I'm like, all right, let me just keep running because this nigga might have his dick. Yo, how can you finish that sentence? Like, he might have his dick, and then he pull his dick out.
This nigga
How to say that?
nigga start busting his dick on me. I'm running.
Oh my god. Golly, I loved it.
I hate y'all, bro.
Yo. If you ain't say Young Thug, I wouldn't have said that.
Look, man, ain't the voice of the youth, man.
Bro, I don't believe y'all that he actually says that.
Like, Lil Mama was the voice of the young people. Bow out of the voice of the thugs. So yeah, man, I ain't had my dick on me, so I was like, I'm gonna stop carrying my dick.
Man.
So like, I'm probably like 22 at this point, 23. But now, dead ass, like I'm probably like 22, 23. That's when I kind of like started to fall back a little bit from everything. But yeah, that's probably, it's not the craziest story. But I've had like, stories where people shot at us, we've shot back at people, all types of shit like that. Like,
Yeah. So,
that's the safest one I could probably tell.
all right. So, how'd you end up getting away? Did the guy fall or?
Now I got back to the area where the family lived is like, I guess that's an area where they don't go in unless, you know what I mean, unless you know somebody.
Yeah.
So once I got back to the area, he kind of stopped running it. He fell back.
Like.
But yeah,
So like,
man.
you ever like? Did you ever like? You didn't know this guy at all? Like you just didn't. I mean,
I didn't. I'm out here. I probably know one person out there. That's the person I'm with. That's her cousin. That's it. That's the only person I know out there. And again, I didn't have my dick on me, so.
God.
So I'm never going to not say this.
Damn, man, my dick wasn't loaded. All right.
Man, I ain't had nothing but blanks, man.
Anyway, during this whole thing, you leaving school, you going back to the street, you living in that life. How did like people in your family feel?
I don't know. Honestly, I really don't know. Like, other than my mom, I didn't really deal with nobody. I kind of distanced myself from everybody for a little period. I mean, like, I have like a weird relationship with my family anyway, so it's like, in my mind, I'm just like, whatever. I don't. Even today, like, I don't feel like I have to ever explain anything to them. Or let them know anything that's going on in my life. Because like, if you want to know, you'll hit me up and ask. If not, then you don't care. Or, you know what I mean, you got your own shit going on.
Mm.
So, nobody's going to judge me and be like, and me take their judgment and be like, yeah, you're right or you're wrong. I'm just like, okay, that's how you feel. It is what it is.
Mm. Do you feel like so you do feel like your family could have did a better job of like kind of keeping up with you, especially even after you losing your brother, or
Wait,
like
say that again? Well,
do you feel like since you talk about that like your family like you're just kind of like whatever and just not really having connection with them, do you feel like they should have been like more in your life more, or do you feel like they should have reached out more to you, especially before losing your brother? Because I know a lot of people do that, like families, especially after a big loss, they be like, hey, I'm here for you, you can call me anytime, and they just kind of go back to their
You
regular
know,
life.
when some people say that, a lot of them
I
don't mean
definitely
it.
heard.
What'd you say?
What you say, Mike?
No, I was saying when some people, especially like people who aren't really close to you after somebody dies, they'll say, if you need me, I'm here or whatever. But a lot of them don't really mean that. Like
Oh,
it's just a
definitely.
gesture.
Yeah, because like after he died, I heard that from everybody. His friends, just older people around my like that are from the neighborhood, everything. Like I heard that from everybody, and most people I didn't hear from like that. So, um, but as far as my family, I mean, it's weird because like all right, my brother's on my dad's side, right?
Mm.
And I have another older brother, an older sister, and a stepsister, and then I have two little brothers, and then I had a little sister like shortly after, like I think 2 years after he died, I had a little sister. So like my older brother, he was off in the Air Force, so he was in like Germany or something at the time, and then I think he went to Alaska. Then my older sister, she was dealing with like school, and she had a child, she had just had a kid, so I couldn't really, what I mean, I couldn't go for them for nothing. My dad, he was off. He was in his own world. I'll say like that. Um, like he took it real hard, and he was drinking heavy, doing other stuff. So plus me and him never, even to this day, like we don't have the greatest of relationships. We never did, even when I was young, we never had the greatest relationship. So like for me, really, I dealt with my little brothers a lot. I would go see them, do whatever, just spend time with them. Um, but yeah, as far as like older people in my family, like nah, I dealt with that shit by myself. After my brother died, I dealt with that by myself. The issues with my dad, I dealt with that with myself.
I feel
So,
like shouldn't people have to do that though.
nah, you probably shouldn't, but I get it. Everybody got their own life. Like
Right.
everybody
Yeah.
got shit going on. So I
Yeah.
can't. I'm at the like all right. I'm at the age where it probably affects me a lot more than it does my little brothers because they're real young. At that time, they're probably like 5 and 3, I think, or maybe 6 and 4, something like that. So like I'm at the age where it definitely affects me a lot more than it affects them, but they're still the younger ones. So everybody's like, oh, what's going on with them? And then I'm the one that like I gotta walk down the street where he got killed every day.
Mm,
Couldn't do it.
So
couldn't.
yeah,
You saying, man, that's rough, man.
yeah, but you ain't got no choice sometimes.
Yeah.
People never know how strong they really are until life doesn't give them a choice but to be like that strong or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 And then
Um.
they drop in God damn it, philosophical. I
Use
was
me
gonna
big
say
word.
falafel. I'm like what
Falafel.
the
That's like a breakfast food.
Yeah.
Yeah, what
That's
the
just
fuck going on?
like give me a falafel.
Philosophical. No niggas.
um. So I want to talk about your drinking habits. Like did they get like kind of like worse?
Oh,
As
yeah.
time got over, like they did it.
think about this, right? You start drinking when you're 14.
Mm.
You live in a small black town, so you have access to liquor at any time you want. Anywhere you're at, you have access to liquor. All you gotta do is pay a motherfucker $5 and go get you whatever. And I always had money. So yeah, it's like I started off. The first time I ever drunk, it was Henny. And then after that, it was the cheaper, like Cisco and Mad Dog and Steel Reserve and all that dumb shit. And then
That death.
and then as you get older, you go back to Henny. When you get older, you got more money, and that was like an everyday habit. And then like I would have these parties, and I would like have this big ass cup, like one of these like huge, like not even really a cup, like a pitcher kind of. And it'd be like a bring your own bottle party, and everybody pours their liquor into my big ass pitcher, and then I just drink that. And that's how I get drunk. Like it'd just be dumb shit like that. So I'm mixing fucking clear and brown, all types of crazy shit. And then it was, you know what? I'm gonna start drinking Everclear.
I can have that.
Never mind.
Go ahead, Mike.
Nah, I don't think Everclear is as bad as people make it out to be.
You ever had Everclear straight, like by itself?
You know what the proof is on that?
Yes, it's bad. It is bad, but like I didn't feel like shit afterwards. But
I had this rule where I didn't chase. Like to this day, I have that rule. I don't chase.
You can have that. It's bad enough you think a Mad Dog.
And Mad Dog ain't the worst. I think Cisco was the worst when I was a kid. See, y'all didn't have the Cisco we had. They changed Cisco up when y'all was coming up.
Mm.
The ingredient for Cisco when I was a kid, that shit was like how Four Loko had people.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's what
Like
it was
Cisco
like.
was like that back in the day. Like it had motherfuckers going crazy. And the shit tastes like Kool-Aid. You be on your ass.
Only Cisco I know is
Platinum.
Don't do it.
hair.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
only Cisco I know.
Don't do it. It's cooking oil. That's Crisco, isn't it?
That's
Cisco, I don't know. But back to
Cisco, the computer, the company Cisco.
Oh yeah.
Company.
Like I said, the only Cisco I
No.
it's the Dong song.
What these bitches want from a nigga.
Exactly.
Cisco had hits.
The nigga for life. Yeah.
One hit.
Fuck with everybody say Cisco had hits.
Yeah, one hit.
Yeah, Dong song. Yeah,
And then
incomplete.
You got to throw in his Drew Hill run.
No, I don't.
Why don't you?
Cause that's a whole different
But
world
it's still
that we
Cisco.
talking about. No, it's not.
All right. We're not gonna have a Cisco debate.
We gonna come back to the Cisco debate because Mike out here not respecting the culture.
Fuck the culture.
Culture walks. But yeah, shout out to Cisco. I guess
Wherever you are, Cisco.
wherever you are, you know what I'm saying.
Doing one hand cartwheels and shit on the beach.
He was walking on bitches.
Yeah, come on, Mike. You can't disrespect a nigga that was walking on bitches.
Doesn't matter. I don't care.
Anyway,
He had silver hair with. Never mind. Okay.
that nigga had a sun around his navel, but he dropped fire, so it don't matter. Okay. But so when you were drinking, like, did it do anything for you, or was it just like a habit, just like drinking of just habit, or did it do anything for you? Were you trying to drink away your problems or anything like that?
Yeah, Dr. Phil, I was drinking. No.
I tried so hard to not sound like Dr. Phil. Come on.
On some serious shit. Yeah, it was drinking all my problems. Like really, I think it was my depression. Right? It just, if anybody has depression, they understand that, like, that's sometimes a feeling of emptiness, and there's like nothing you can do to get that feeling. Um, so like I would get real heavy into that, and especially when I was, excuse me, when I was younger, it was real bad. So like as I got older, I knew ways to cope, so I'm able to deal with it a lot better now. But I didn't have these ways yet when I was young. So that shit just, it was just drink. Hey, you're depressed, and when you drink, that pain goes away. That pain of being empty.
Mm.
Like it would sometimes get to the point where like I would need to feel pain to, because like sometimes I just didn't feel anything for it. Like it would, like I would go a whole day of feeling nothing. Um, so like I would pinch myself, or I would punch, like maybe I would punch a wall, just so my knuckles could hurt, so I could feel like, oh, I feel something.
That's
It's
crazy.
weird, but it's just how depression gets to people sometimes.
Man.
That's
I,
crazy. Yeah.
I think
Getting,
people,
getting deep here, man.
yeah, I think people need to take depression more serious.
Oh, we as a community don't take mental health seriously enough at all.
Exactly. Like we
The black
don't.
community, we don't do it.
It's just like, oh, you just sad,
We're not.
or
We self medicate too much.
mm,
That's why like there's so many. You see so many youngins on like Zans, or that's, you know, what I mean, that's, they smoke weed every day or they drink every day. That some of that shit is because they suffer from something. They suffer from depression, suffer from anxiety. They suffer from some kind of fear. Like, shit, some of us suffer some post traumatic stress disorders
yeah,
from
Don't
growing
even
up in
talk
the
about it.
hood.
yeah, and the idea, and it's like, oh, like even with like men, like expressing your feelings, or telling how you feel, or talking to somebody, going to like a therapist is kind of like it's frowned upon, and I never
Yeah,
understood why. I remember I
shit.
had a I had a
Oh, go ahead.
therapist at one point. Oh, no, I ain't cut you.
My bad.
But
Nah, go ahead.
I had a therapist at one point. You know, when my father had passed, and I didn't really know how to deal with things. Like I was just kind of like, I don't know. I would just go to my guidance counselor at school and just be like, I just don't feel like being in class. I don't feel like being around nobody. My mother gave me a therapist, and it really helped me. You know what I'm saying? A lot. Like, it really, helped me get things in my chest. Just talk to somebody with the same perspective as me. You know what I'm saying? And, or, they understood where I was coming from. It wasn't foreign to them. It's usually when you talk to somebody that hasn't gone through similar things that you've gone through, you just feel like they're just saying like, oh yeah, they'll give you the runaround. Like, oh yeah, that's crazy, but yeah, don't give up and don't do this and don't do that. They're gonna give you the runaround with that. So I feel like it's so important for people to go out and take things like that serious and express their feelings. There's nothing wrong with doing that.
Yeah,
It doesn't make you less of a person. Like people always just hyper masculine, like nah, like you don't have to hold things in. As you hold things in, gonna make things worse actually. So
yeah. Like, like when I was young, like my mom. I think the best thing that ever happened was I went to my mom. I was 17. We was arguing about something, and she was like, what, you don't care? And I was like, I don't care about nothing. And she's just like, you don't care about nothing, nothing at all. And I was like, nah, I don't even care if I live. And like she started crying, and
mm,
the next day she signed up for therapy, and like I didn't take sorry, I had something like that. I didn't take therapy seriously. At first, like I didn't at all. I'm not gonna say first, but I went at the times, and later on in life, I was able to take some of those things that my therapist told me, and I applied them. I feel like I didn't apply them for like 5 years. But like when I was like finally fed up, like, man, I want to change. I want to change. I used that shit and I applied it to my own life, and it helped. So people, our idea, like I said, our community don't deal with mental health enough, and we should.
What
And
made you want to change the way that you were living? Like, was there something? Was that the moment? That moment with your mom?
Nah, because I was 17 when that happened.
Mm.
Um, what did it really was actually it was a conversation with my mom. She just was like, "Yo, you need to change," and it was just a normal conversation. She didn't like judge me. She didn't like say nothing like, "You so fucked up. You in this fucked up life." Blah 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 blah. Nah, it was just a conversation. And she was just like, "What are you gonna do? What do you want to be in life?" Like at one point, you still want stuff. Sorry, excuse me.
mm-hmm.
And so just that conversation with her, it got me a little bit back on track. And once I got a little bit back on track, I was like, yo, I want to do better. And then, like I said, like I started taking some of those things I learned in therapy, and I just applied them to my actual life. And I learned how to deal with my depression in a creative way instead of a self-destructive way.
Yeah.
And that's what got me into writing real heavy.
Yeah.
It was like when I was young, I used to write all the time. Whenever I would feel like, whenever I would be sad, I would just sit there and I would write. And I would write these stories. And that shit, it used to help me when I was young. And even like in high school, I would write about the Black Panthers, or I would write about the KKK, just break down these different groups. I did this comparing and contrast between the two groups and all types of shit. And I only started it because I was sad one day. And then it ended up turning into this thing that I gave to my teacher, and she was telling me how this was one of the best things she ever read, and she was talking about taking it to somebody to try to get it in the newsletter, all types of crazy shit. And I'm just like, nah, cause I'm like, nah, I want my friends to know, like, being a dumbass kid, you know how it is.
Yeah.
But and as I got older, I kind of put that to the back burner. That's when the drinking really got bad. So once I was like, yo, I'm done with all this shit, like, I started writing again. And it started off just me writing short stories again, to me writing poems, then me writing about basketball, and writing about all types of shit. It just went from there. Like, writing saved my life. As weird as it sounds, it really saved me. To this day, it still saves me. No matter how if I'm like, when I get depressed, I just sit there and I write. And this shit nobody ever sees, but it's therapeutic.
Right.
You would never like want to like share it. You just would keep it to yourself, or you just wanna.
One day, I think one day I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna sit down one day and just like I kind of share it now. Like, I don't know if any of y'all know this, but like sometimes you'll see me tweet just like some random shit, but that'll be something from like my writing, and I go on like these long ass, like, I'll do like 5 or 6 tweets in a row, and it'd be like just this random bunch of tweets in this random form. That's usually just shit that I wrote, or it's like a small part of what I wrote. So, but one day I don't do it as much anymore on Twitter because Twitter changed. It used to be like a safe place to share ideas and to share whatever, and now if I tweet something, you'll get some dumb shit back from an egg that files 3 people. And now I gotta argue with Mr. Egg that files 3 people because I'm crazy and I'm gonna argue with you. So.
Exactly. And somehow you're shaming or offending somebody by something they're talking about.
Yeah, that too. So I'm just like, I'm good. I'll make a Tumblr page one day and just upload a ton of shit on there.
I got off of Tumblr because there were too many dick pics.
Alright, so I'll put it on my Google Plus. Hey, I'll put it on my Google Plus. I'll throw it on my Google Plus one day. And just go away. It was too many pictures of guns.
Yo, I can imagine Mike being on Tumblr, like having like he'd be like having a great day. He just go through Tumblr, he's like, oh man.
That's exactly what happened, actually.
All these 9s and AKs.
That is actually exactly what happened.
I'm tired of these shotguns.
Ask Joe about it, because we were roommates in college. That was when it happened. And I just went on a rant for like 30 minutes about how there were so many dick pics on Tumblr. And I just couldn't do it anymore.
I'm gonna find that rant.
That's what
and
you get for
retweet
following
all
Young
the
Thug's
tweets.
Tumblr.
No, it wasn't tweeted. It was in actual life.
Oh.
She gotta be following Young Thug's Tumblr.
No.
But yeah, man, I pulled my dick out, shot the nigga. How do you say that? Like, oh, fucking hood niggas, and I'm like, yeah, dog, I pulled my dick out and shot that nigga right in the face. Like, what?
Exactly. Sprayed all on them. Sprayed everywhere. Let your boy, I'ma kick your.
Oh, I love it, man. I love this nigga Young Thug, dog. Young Thug is having in like society.
But okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna try. But some people would say that like when they leave a certain lifestyle, like leaving the streets, leaving the stop doing certain things and stop hanging around certain people that are doing certain things. Some people they say that those same people try to lure them back in. Like, did you ever deal with that? Like your friends?
Hell yeah, dog. I don't talk to none of my friends from childhood. I'm cool with like 2 or 3 friends from childhood, and that's it. Everybody else, I kind of had to push to the side. Either they drink too much, or they pill heads, or they don't want they like it all. They just content with just sitting around, just growing old. Like I want a family. I want kids. I want house, dog, all that little shit. So yeah, it's a few people I had to cut off, man. Yeah.
How difficult is that?
When I was younger, it was real difficult because I was alone a lot because of that, because I cut these people off. But like, it's gonna sound pathetic, but like, from Twitter, from meeting like y'all, and the other people that I met on Twitter, I'm cool. Like, all right, cool. I got friends now. Like, all right, Mike is my friend. Joe is my friend. Eddie, you're my friend. Wilson, I consider my friend. I talk to Wilson all the time. Like, Janae, Sharifa. Like, I miss more people. There's just people I want to give shout outs. Like, yeah, like I got people that I'll hit up. Like, yo, what's going on, bro? Blah, 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 blah. Even if I don't talk to y'all every day, I can still hit y'all up. Be like, what's going on? So, yeah. Or when I'm in the area, like we'll try to hang out. Like the last time I was in DC, like me and Mike and Wilson, we tried.
We did try.
They just tried hard too.
That was an attempt.
No, it was a real attempt. I kind of messed it up. I ain't gonna lie. That was on me.
You should have came down a couple weeks ago and watched Wilson drink straight Henny.
I talked to him after that too. But yeah, I tried. I tried to get up with people.
Shout out to Wilson for doing like top 5 one of the best diss tracks against Harrison Barnes I ever heard in my entire life. That's up there with Ether. That is up there with Ether, Takeover. Like, it's literally up there with all the greatest diss tracks to Harrison Barnes ever. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was all fire, all bars.
That was too mean. He went in. I shouldn't let that happen. He went in too hard. I should have edited something out.
Yeah, that was
Way too hard, Harrison Barnes.
that came off the top of the dome. He didn't write that down.
Especially if Harrison Barnes has a good year this year. I'm like, Wilson can't say nothing bad about him, though.
Oh,
Harrison Barnes about to come out that thing and averaging 25.
Oh, he's been good in the Olympics. I mean, I know. Never mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he got he gonna have them balls on deck. So shout out to Wilson. I
Had them
respect
bars
him.
like his boy D Wade did today on that So Guard challenge.
We're not talking about that. Good Lord, have mercy. We're not talking about that shit. God damn.
I might have to have a podcast just for that one. That was. Whew.
Oh my God, I never seen that.
Wilson on.
I thought Shaq sucked. He took them 9, but anyway.
But yeah, the friend thing was hard.
03, it was my dream.
Shut up.
06.
It got easy though. It got easy as you get older.
Uh,
Plus, I'm sure as you guys are starting to realize that the older you get, the less friends you kind of have. Like certain friends start to fall in the background for various reasons.
I feel you. You kind of in a thing like your beard's getting fuller, your stress is lessening.
It's the truth. As you get older, yo, yeah, certain shit just don't matter no more. So like certain relationships, you'll start to see like, there's no reason for me to have this relationship with this person. So
yeah. I mean, yeah, that's the sad reality of it, I guess. But I mean, it's not really sad either, because that's all a part of progression. I guess.
Certain people are only supposed to be with you to a certain point. Like you're always gonna have your friends that you'll be friends forever. You'll have your group of friends that you'll always be with. Like I got friends that I was friends with from childhood that I can still hit up to that way. Like Tierra and Ian. I get these niggas up at any point, and it's cool. It's like we just hung out yesterday. I haven't talked to these niggas or hung out with them in years. But not everybody should go everywhere with you.
Right.
So
You can't take everybody. Everybody can't go.
look at Jay. Nigga just left the whole rock behind.
Alright, stop. We're not doing that. You're not doing that? I'm already home. Yeah. That's what Mike gonna do. Mike gonna blow up and forget about all of us. Like, I joke about saying that. Mike really gonna do it.
Yeah.
They'll forget about some people.
Not
forget about, but some people will be
out of everybody just to talk to them.
Nah, some people will be left behind. It's just what happens. It's part of life.
Oh no, I already know.
Yeah, I make sure my friends not gonna forget about me. Like, nigga, I don't care, nigga. You change your number, I'ma find that shit.
Alright, my crazy ex-girlfriend,
Nah, nigga, y'all niggas ain't about to leave me behind. I ain't about to be Jazz. I'm not trying to be Jazzo. You ain't about to forget about me.
Stop, man. Stop.
Well, we had a reunion tour.
Okay. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna blow shit up. But alright, so shit. Damn.
Nope.
Talk about drinking. Talk about depression.
Okay. I'm back. Let me ask this first. Are you cool talking about women, right? Because I don't want to get you your girl.
Yeah. My girl know it on my past.
All right. She know your body count. Cool. All right. Talk about your relationships with your past women you dealt with in the past, because you're obviously in a relationship in the past. I'm not trying to get in trouble. I don't want her to be mad.
See, it's kind of weird to talk about my past relationships because one of my past relationships, y'all both know the person.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not gonna speak on that one at all. Just out of respect for everybody. But I mean, I was a fucked up person in most of my past relationships, so I'm sure my exes have like the worst things to say about me. And not even because like I didn't like not like I was out here cheating on them, disrespecting them, calling them bitches, all that kind of shit. So, like my depression, it sometimes it gets to points where I know it's too much to deal with.
Mm.
And some of these women they tried to help and deal with it, and I'm just like, yo, leave me alone. Like no, and yeah, it becomes I'm an asshole. So yeah, I'm sure that's happened with every one of my exes.
Um,
The I'm an asshole tomorrow comes out.
That's life, man.
you don't care, Samar. You're not there for me, Samar.
That is always the Samar though. That you don't care Samar. Even in this relationship, like she'll hit me with that, and I'm just like, like I'm trying. I try to care. I think it's that loss that where loss doesn't affect me that much, where it does other people. It's scarred me a little bit.
That's what I was gonna ask. Like, how does that affect your relationships? Because I can imagine like you not afraid like you're clearly not afraid to cut anybody off. You need to.
Oh, not at all.
So
That's the thing. Like that probably affects everything because of that. Because I'm not afraid to lose anybody. I don't like now. You won't do like you may not do certain things because you don't want to lose your partner, and it's not even like the extent of like don't cheat, but just like the little shit. I'm not good at that. Like I don't have the. I'm working on that part, but I don't have it yet. I can admit that, and my girl would probably attest to that. Fortunately.
So
it is what it is.
So did you learn anything from your past relationships? Did you like?
Oh, definitely. I learned what I didn't want in a woman, or what I don't think I want in a woman. I'm not 100% sure what I want or I don't want, even to this day. Like I feel like the person I'm with now is the person I want. Like it feels like it's perfect, but like I learned that part, and I learned to. I used to hide my depression from people, and now I'm just like, yeah, I'm depressed because there's something they should know, but they need to do with that part.
Sure. So basically, like moving forward with everything, what does Samar want? What does Samar really want? Like, what do you want? Like, what are you trying to? Now you're in this new space in your life. You know what I'm saying? You put things behind you. Put your dark past and everything behind you. Moving forward, what's next for you? Like, do you want to go out? Like, what would you like to accomplish? Like, as far as career wise or life wise, or things you want to get out there and do. Like, what's next? What's the next step in the Samar life?
I want to help people, I really do. I say it all the time. Like anybody that's going through whatever, hit me up. Let me know. I'll talk to you or try to talk you through it, whatever. Or you just need to speak and let a motherfucker listen to you. Fine, I got you. Just call, text me, hit me on Twitter, Facebook, whatever the fuck. Email me. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want. Yeah, that's it. That's really it. As far as like me personally, like I just want to help other people. I want to make money, of course. I want to have a nice life, of course. And I'm doing that now. I'm getting there. Yeah, like small term shit, like Nexus, probably moving. Me and my girl supposed to be moving, so that'll be cool. And then like long term, yeah, I want the same shit everybody wants. I want to get married, have kids, families. Build, have my kids good. Hopefully they don't end up with some of the shit I suffer from.
Word. So do you as far as writing, you feel like you can turn that into a career? Like you would like to turn that into a career? Like what's your ideal?
No.
Why not, man? Come on, man. We need the boss.
Because unfortunately, well, no, I'm not that kind of writing.
I know what you know what I mean.
And then two, unfortunately, I fucking write on the website with Mike and fucking Eddie, fucking Wilson, and all these great young writers, and I'm just like, I'm not that good at writing,
Come on, man.
but I am good at talking. I can talk. I can talk that.
Don't downplay yourself, man. It's cool.
I'm not down. I'm honest with myself. I'm sure I'm not horrible. Oh, Mike is one of the. I say this all the time. Mike is one of the best young writers I've ever read.
Oh God.
Shut up,
He
humble
hates
ass.
compliments. Why do you hate compliments, Mike?
It's not true.
Why?
It's,
It's really not.
dog, everybody reads anything you write, says the same thing I'm saying.
It's debatable.
Huffington Post contributor. I mean,
Exactly. Gang out here.
niggas is on Huffington.
Exactly.
Oh, not every nigga pop up on Huffington.
Exactly. Your beer getting fuller, you know what I'm saying? Your stress is lessening. Yo, shout out to Joe, be a head ass nigga forever.
Hey, come on. Yo.
That's Mike, man.
Oh, this nigga.
Just keep in mind that that's your man and not mine.
Y'all related.
Huffington Post.
Exactly. You doing great things, man. But Samar, come on, man. Like you have such a. If I don't know. I feel like you should really dive into it, man. Like I feel like if it's therapeutic for you, it doesn't seem like work. Like of course, like we all want the take the path of we want to do this, what we love for a living, like what comes so easy to us, and
Oh, writing doesn't come easy. Writing about basketball doesn't come easy. Writing in general comes easy as shit.
It seems like easy. It seems easy to you, like when I hear the podcast, when I hear it.
Talking about basketball is really easy. I just don't know how to take my words and put them onto paper very well. Like if I have to write something that's structured, my brain moves too rapidly. Like my brain is really weird, so I can't structure it together the right way. Which is why shout out to Wilson. He's like the greatest editor ever because when I do write, he's able to take these just jumbled thoughts and turn it into an actual thing.
Yeah.
But nah. That's why like I said, that's why I like podcasts. That's why people that listen to my podcast, they talk about the fact that it's like every time we have a topic, there's a tangent in there somewhere. Like it's just the way it works for me sometimes. Where I'm just I could talk about I might be talking about the last episode. We started talking about Melo, and then it came to who's the greatest Olympian ever, and then we started talking about the NBA Finals out of nowhere. Like that's just the way the shit works sometimes.
Yeah, and then y'all said Dwayne Wade was better than Kobe.
He is.
Because he is.
That was oh my
Look,
God.
D-Wade at his peak is way better. And not way better, but D-Wade at his peak is better than Kobe at his peak.
Oh my God, I wish I could get ripped, man.
It's
I want
just
to
Kobe's career has lasted a lot longer than D-Wade's, and he's been able to reach his highest level longer than D-Wade does.
Who got 5 rings though? Them rings though. What you mean? I'm saying what Kobe Howard said to you.
That's a whole ass answer.
I don't even respond to those kind of answers, son. I will ignore the shit out of you if you say some stupid. We can have an actual debate, but if you say some dumb shit like, count the rings. Count this block, my nigga.
Maybe put my dick on you.
Oh my God, I was waiting for it. Nigga, I ain't got the protection on these.
Oh my God.
Oh my
It's
God.
immaculate.
Man, Twitter's a terrible place. You got niggas mean to Immaculate and people and girls fighting over a steak.
I love Twitter so much.
Black Twitter isn't a thing. Word to Mike.
Yeah.
It's a place. It's a beautiful place, though. It's a place.
Oh my gosh. So I'm going to not ask a head ass question, but what's one of the things that you want to stress to, like, if you could like basically like tell, you know, like you talk about helping people, like what's one thing that you want to tell people, like a message that you personally stand for, that you want to spread to people about you, about your life, about what you've been through, like what would be your like mission statement in a way?
Mental health, man. That shit is important, you know. As somebody that goes through it, and somebody who, like, some days I wake up and it's like it's a struggle to just to get out of the bed to go to fucking work because I just don't feel like anything. I would just say, yo, we got to take care of ourselves, you know. We got to take care of our mental part first and foremost. Don't, because it's such a stigma in the black community to talk to a therapist or because we're so into self medication, you know, doing drugs and shit like that. Like, not saying everybody in the black community, you know what I'm saying. I don't want to get the fucking tweets. Oh, every black person is, because they'll come. But you know, like, we just need to do better in our community with self help with fucking our mental health in that regard. Because, like I said, some of us are suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. You grow up in the fucking hood, and you see some of the shit some of these niggas that grew up in the hood see. How can you not?
It's not normal.
Yeah, like, how can you not have post-traumatic stress disorder? Like, how can you not? How can your upbringing, if you grew up in the hood, how can your upbringing not affect you to this day? You when you're grown, even if you grew up in a fucking privileged house, like, we all go through our shit. Everybody's upbringing does something to us, negatively and positively. So, yeah, I would just stress mental health, man. If you need help, go get help.
Word.
Listening to this shit and you feel like you need help, but you don't know how to go about it, you can hit me up. Fuck it. Hit me up. DM me. It's completely confidential. When I say I've had plenty of people DM me because they're depressed or they're going through something and they just wanted to talk to somebody, or even they just wanted to vent. They angry and just want to vent for whatever reason, or they girls doing blah blah blah, or it's a girl and her man is blah blah blah, but they don't even want no advice, nothing. They just want to talk. Just fucking do it. It's fine. I will not say a fucking word. So.
And also, it's okay to cry, people.
Nah, man, Frank Ocean, boys don't cry.
Why?
Album coming never.
I feel like I'm the only one who doesn't care. Like,
Good, you don't care about anything, fucking robot. Fuck you.
Unless, like, if Jay Electronica dropped, like, I would probably go crazy. But
But that's how I feel about Frank Ocean.
He's still alive.
Electronica.
I really don't feel like I'm not passionate about it. Like, I'm not about to at Jay Electronica begging him to drop his shit. Like, I'm not going to do that.
I'm about to add.
It's people out here. Oh man, Frank Ocean had people watching him build a table, bruh.
Dog. Music is just.
No.
You know what it is, man, with music.
Nah, I don't.
Yeah, man. Music hits you, yo. Certain music hits you in your soul. Frank might have some shit that hit motherfuckers in your soul, yo.
I've never had that.
I've had that experience. I've had that experience with weird artists too. Like, I've shared this on Twitter before, but like, Joe Budden talks about depression. He
Yeah.
has certain songs that really hit me, and I'm just like, I know that feeling. Like I listen to Four Walls, and I'm just like, I know that feeling. Nas is talking about depression. Eminem is talking about depression.
So
Certain shit just,
respect.
you know.
Yeah. So
Troy Ave is about to talk about depression.
shut the fuck up. I was waiting until you say something stupid.
Niggas depressed behind them bars, man.
So man.
I shot my man.
Shut up.
Let me stop, y'all, for this nigga Ave sending Troy Ave Twitter goons at me.
Troy Ave, they're gonna have construction Tim boots. They're gonna
Oh, you remember when he used to send niggas to at people on Twitter?
No.
Yeah, not like really send them at him, but like niggas, you would say something about Troy Ave, and then like some Brooklyn nigga tweet you saying some crazy shit. Like,
yeah, I'm good off that, brother.
like Tax going to tweet you or something.
Tax don't like Troy Ave.
I know, but I'm saying it because he's like a typical Brooklyn nigga to me.
Yeah, but yeah, I appreciate you doing the show. I know it's not that really easy to come on and just express yourself. You know what I'm saying? Talk about your life.
Well, it's done tastefully. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't want to, I didn't want to ask, I respect for you. I didn't want to ask. I don't want to go too deep and, make you feel uncomfortable or things like that because some people not too, comfortable with this. But I like doing episodes like these because you really get to see who people are. You know what I'm saying? You get know about them. Where they come from, what makes them them, and actually know where you are. You know what I'm saying? Like what type of person they are. I appreciate it. I appreciate you doing this.
Man, no problem, man.
Yeah, man.
If anybody says something about the way I'm talking, I can hear my echo, so it's fucking me up when I speak. So like I stop and listen to myself for some weird reason. Sorry.
Okay.
But no, I was like, yeah, and like I would pause. Yeah, my echo was fucking me up. Bad.
But yeah, man. Once again, I really appreciate you doing this. You know what I'm saying? It took a lot and stuff like that. Yeah, man. So we're gonna wrap this great episode of Artificial Ignorance up. I did, Samara, with your last plug-in for your everything.
Twitter, it's gonna be Gainsy31. Hit me up on Twitter. I'm tweeting about basketball normally. I tweet about this shit too, though. Whatever you guys want to talk about, hit me up. It's fine. I don't care. Go to my Mind on Sports. Definitely plug that all the time. Best content on the net by far. Shout out to my man Eddie. He's out here killing. He's gearing up for the NFL season. They're gonna kill this NFL season. Absolutely kill everybody. So, and we're gonna try to gear up and do the same for basketball. We'll see. But definitely, Eddie is the number one kill for football. And also, if you tweet me some crazy shit, tell me right now, dog. The dicks is out.
Like I usually I usually put like a quote or like a witty quote from this episode that someone said as a title. I can't put dicks in this title.
I'm saying, niggas say something crazy. I'm gonna send my niggas in there, dicks with them. They out.
Exactly, they ashy.
What the fuck?
We'll send the STD your way.
Yo, I can't, bro. The dicks.
Also, I did thank the God MC from co-hosting with me today, the good brother Michael Sykes. You know what I'm saying? I like to thank you for being on there, brother.
Appreciate it.
Huffington Post, Mike Sykes.
Oh, God.
International Sykes.
Yeah.
What would Sykes do?
Yeah.
I don't know why that's a thing, man.
Because Mike is the one guy that he's always the voice of reason and everything, and he's so do the right thing, guy. He the one dude
that's false, man.
nah, you're the one guy that tell like the dudes that about to rob somebody, be like, man, like this just isn't right, and then they just don't
If
do
somebody
it.
was about to rob somebody and I was there, I wouldn't I wouldn't be there. I wouldn't be in that situation.
So if he was about to rob somebody and he pulled the dick out, you wouldn't be like, yo, I'm put the dick away.
Oh my god, pull the
Put
dick
my
out.
dick to your head. Shut the fuck up.
Ew, dog. Niggas pulling dicks out and eating glizzies. I don't know what's going on.
Baby.
But plug your plug in what you want to plug in, Mike.
Just follow me on Twitter at Mike B.
There you go.
Follow me there. I got some stuff coming, I guess. I don't know. Wait on it.
Mike is the fucking worst at plugging himself.
So
I really don't know. Like what is? I have no clue what I'm about to write.
Let them know. If they don't read what you're about to write, the dick's just out.
Yeah, that's the one thing that is for sure. I will whip my dick out. I still read the shit that I write.
Also, hit Mike because he did shoe guide too. So if you want to talk shoes with him,
Nah, don't follow me on my. I don't want people to follow that account. We're not out here following that account. I need to keep my follower count at a minimum so I can have a timeline of actual shoes instead of people.
you could have a timeline full of. Let me stop. But anyway, I like to thank the great guest coming on today. Like as I always say, man.
Dicks is out.
Okay, shut up. I don't have a slogan. I need to get a slogan. You add me on Twitter for like a slogan, man, or some shit that I would say, like I don't know, because I'm struggling out here trying to get in this catchy world. So like add me, like give me a slogan or something like that. Also, make sure you sponsor me, give me some money for something, because I'm poor out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? My beard getting thinner. So I'm just trying.
Joe, send my man some help, Joe.
And shout out to Joe for always being the head ass nigga. Anyway, we're gonna wrap this great episode of Officer Ignorance up. Meow.